What's good, cuz? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you all another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video, and in today's video we are going to be talking position players I believe you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. Already made videos for pitchers and position players that you should be using, so make sure to go check those videos out. But if you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you were new. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, I hope you all enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty, and today we're going to be talking position players I believe you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. Already did a video of pitchers you should and should not be using and position players that you should use, so this is the last video of the series I'm going to be doing for a couple of weeks. Then we'll update it as new cards come out, cards get outdated, cards get better in this game. So if you haven't seen the rest of the videos, make sure to go check those out. Like my rankings list though, these are going to be just my opinion, so if you agree or disagree with me, that is completely okay. I have 9 players for you all, so let's get into it. So the first card we're going to talk about today is the 99 overall Joe Morgan 5th inning boss, and he is just not that good. Definitely the worst of all 3 bosses in the game between him, Nolan Ryan, and Vladimir Guerrero Sr. in the 5th inning boss program. He does have decent stats, but he has an ugly batting stance with an ugly swing and bad power against lefties. His contact numbers are okay, power against righties. His speed is really good, and then his fielding stats are okay, but I wouldn't use him over Jackie, over Trey Turner, over Wander, maybe not even over Marcus Semien at the second baseman spot. The next card we're going to talk about is the 99 overall Joey VOTTO from the July Player of the Month program, and it's a shame they gave this card a 99 overall because we have so many good first basemen in the game that we did not need a 99 overall Joey VOTTO, and this card's actually pretty good. I'm not putting him on this list because he's a bad card by any means. The only reason why I'm saying not to use him is because there's so many better options at the first baseman spot. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the new Miguel Cabrera, David Ortiz, Pete Alonso, Eddie Murray, just to name a few. There's just so many good first basemen in this game. I'd say VOTTO might be like a top 5, top 6 first baseman in the game. Like I said, he's not a bad card, good contact, good power, and decent fielding at the first baseman spot. But because there's so many good first basemen in the game, I would recommend not using him. Save your stubs, don't go out and complete the program. The next card we're going to talk about is the 99 overall Brooks Robinson Gold Glove card, and this card has an ugly swing, kind of like the Joe Morgan I talked about earlier, and he has bad power numbers. At this point in the game, you want to get your power numbers at least in the 90s, maybe even in the hundreds. He can't compete with guys like Chipper Jones, Mike Schmidt, Chris Bryant if you put the Miguel Cabrera at third base. He is a great fielder and has good contact numbers, but like I said, compared to some of those other guys that play the same exact position as him, he's just not worth it. I think he's overrated. Don't think he's worth a 99 overall card. The next card we're going to talk about is the 99 overall Ralph Kiner, and off the bat, when you look at this card's hitting stats, they are amazing. 103 contact against righties, 113 against lefties, 125 power against righties, and 119 against lefties. But as you shift to the fielding and the speed category here, he's a bad fielder with bad speed. He's like cement in the outfield. He cannot move at all. Doesn't have any infield secondary, so you can't throw him at first base. He can only play left field or right field for you, and he definitely cannot play the outfield with 64 fielding, 65 arm, 65 arm accuracy, and 63 reaction time with that 49 speed that I just talked about. If you wanted to use him as a bench bat, you could definitely do that because he does have great hitting stats, but I personally don't even like his swing. In my opinion, not a great swing. I think there's better bench bat options. The next card we're going to talk about is the 98 overall Cedric Mullins from the Team Affinity Season 3 program, and this card is a pretty good hitter. The reason why you can't use this card on your team is because of his fielding and his arm. A 50 arm is terrible in this game. That's one of the worst arms in the game from a great hitting card. I wish he had a better arm because he'd be a better card. He cannot make any throws from the field. If you have him in your outfield and you're looking to make a close play at the plate, there is no way this Cedric Mullins card is going to throw anybody out. If I see Cedric Mullins in the outfield, I am rounding the bases because I know he has a terrible arm, a very, very weak arm in this game, and he's not throwing me out. And then to go with the arm, he doesn't even have great fielding stats either, so it's not like he makes up for the arm by making every play in the field because he only has 77 fielding, 78 reaction time. His 84 speed is pretty solid, but bad fielding fielding and a terrible arm is going to keep Cedric Mullins from being usable for me. Now we're going to talk about the 97 overall Gold Glove Manny Machado card, and they did this card dirty when they made his hitting stats because they gave him 79 contact against lefties and 81 power against lefties. Now I know that it's a Gold Glove card, so obviously his fielding is going to come over his hitting stats, but only 79 contact against lefties and 81 power against lefties. I wish they at least gave him high 80s to low 90s, and this card would be way better because Machado has a great swing in MLB The Show. He'd be a great hitter at the plate if they just gave him a little bit better power stats, but because of those hitting stats, you can't use this card, even though he's a great fielder and has decent speed. Also, like I said with Brooks Robinson, because there's better options at third base as well, like Chipper, Mike Schmidt, Eduardo Escobar, and Miguel Cabrera, there's no reason you should be using this Machado card. Before I give you the last 3 cards in this video, position players you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now, if you're finding the video helpful and you're enjoying it, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it, but let's get back into it. Up next, we have the 97 overall Albert Pujols, and kind of like the Joey Votto, there's so many good first basemen in the game, but this card honestly is just not good at all. Bad fielder, bad speed, and he's not even a good hitter. To be completely honest, at the first baseman position, when you take into account the other cards at first base, 94 contact against righties, 89 against lefties, 99 power against righties, and 105 against lefties. If he was playing a different position, maybe those hitting stats would stand out to you, but because it's a first baseman, you expect those stats at least at this point in the game for a first baseman. Don't think this Pujols is very good. Hopefully we get a 99 version of him very soon. Now we will talk about the 98 overall Jose Ramirez once again from the Team Affinity Season 3 program, and this card is just very mediocre all across the board. Mediocre fielding stats, mediocre speed, mediocre contact and power. He is a switch hitter, which is very nice, but they did him dirty too. The Rafael Devers is way better than this card, and they're in the same program. Don't know why you would use the Ramirez over that Devers. 80 contact against righties and 73 power against lefties. They did Jose Ramirez dirty. Just give him like 90s across the board, and this card would be way better, but because there's 80 contact against righties, and then 125 power against righties, and 103 contact against lefties, and 73 power against lefties, his hitting stats are all over the place. Only mid-70s in the fielding. Speed, like I said, is mediocre. 68, I guess, is not bad for a third baseman, but they did this Jose Ramirez dirty, in my opinion. And the final card I'm going to talk about is the 98 overall Andrew McCutchen Signature Series you get from the August Daily Moments. Now, I'm sure you're very pumped. You finish your Daily Moments for August, and you get this new 98 overall Andrew McCutchen that you're very excited to use. But he's not even that good compared to some of the other outfielders in the game. Why would you use this card over guys like Ronald Acuna Jr.? You could put Bryce Harper in center field. Mike Trout is better. Larry Walker is better. So many better cards than this Andrew McCutchen in center field. I don't know why you would use him. It's a shame by the time you unlock this McCutchen card, he's basically unusable for you on your team. Maybe if you're a Pirates fan, you want to go ahead and use this McCutchen card. But other than that, I would not use this card. He has okay hitting, okay fielding, and good speed, but there's just so many better options in the outfield. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. These were some position players I believe you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. In the comments down below, did you agree or disagree with some of these players? And leave some more players down below, because I only covered 9 in this video. There's definitely a chance I missed some other players that you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. If you did enjoy the video though, and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can follow my social links, which are on the screen for you all right now, including my Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, stuff like that. But that's it for me today, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.